Here are six midfielders I would want Manchester United to sign at least three from it. Six midfielders I want Manchester United to be looking at during this summer. First on the list is Bruno Guimaraes. So Bruno Guimaraes, one thing I like about him is his passion. Go and watch him play for Newcastle United. You understand why I say Bruno Guimaraes. This guy has the passion. He can score goals. He can tackle. He can defend. He's just like a box-to-box midfielder, or should I say, a Casemiro type of player. Bruno Guimaraes is one of those midfielders that I want at Manchester United. Forget Kobe Mainoo stuff. Forget Kobe Mainoo is too slow to be our long-term project. As Kobe Mainoo cannot play in a team like Man U, Kobe Mainoo cannot create. Tell me one good thing that Kobe Mainoo can do for you. So be looking at Bruno Guimaraes. This is Sandro Tonali. Have you watched this guy play football? This guy actually what we call like energy. This guy has a lot of energy as a player. The way this guy runs around in the midfield, go and watch the game against Manchester United. Like Tonali has to be the guy. Man, you should be looking at these types of midfielders that are well experienced from the Premier League to sign. The way we sign some players like Matheus Cunha, Brian Mbumo that is working from the Premier League. We need to be looking at midfielders like Sandro Tonali. This guy is actually very good. If you watch this guy play football, bet me you are going to like it. On the list is Angelo Stella. I know many of you don't know about Angelo Stella, but I'm very skeptical about this guy because coming from Bundesliga to the Premier League is a big switch. But I've actually watched him play football in Germany and for Stuttgart, and I feel like this guy is actually good. But the problem is the switch. He's going to take a long time, to settle down in the Premier League. And at the moment, when you are not going to give you that chance, if you watch Benjamin Sesko early last year, you will see that he needed that switch, to understand the Premier League a bit more. So I feel like Man should be looking at him, but for me, I don't see the guy as the major priority for the midfield for the moment. Number four on my list is Carlos Tevez. Man you have been linked to this guy for so many months during August transfer window. Manchester United have been linked to him, and I feel like this guy has to be the guy. This guy is the Moses Caicedo type of player, but for me, if Man you buy both Carlos Baleba and Sandro Tonali, our midfield is set up for the next season. Leave Bruno in that 10. Bruno can create a lot. I know Bruno does not have that strength to run around, but we need a player like Carlos Baleba. No matter what it takes, for me, I feel like we should buy Carlos Baleba in this midfielder. This guy has more speed than Kobe Mainoo, has more tackling ability than Kobe Mainoo. The energy, he runs more faster than Kobe Mainoo, and with Casemiro leaving, Carlos Baleba has to be the guy. Fifth on the list is Elliot Anderson. I feel like when I time to watch this guy was against Northern Forest last year when we that 2-2 draw against Northern Forest last year. And I feel like this guy tormented us. If you watch that game, you actually be here telling me that we need to sign this guy. But my problem with English midfielders is that forget Declan Rice is that they actually fade easily. Bias aside, I don't almost like English midfielders. I don't know why. I prefer other like Spanish, Italian midfielders more than English midfielders, to be honest with you. But Elliot Anderson is actually a very good addition more than Angelo Stella because he has that Premier League experience more than Angelo Stella. And I feel like we need to look at this guy and actually say we need to get this guy. If we get three midfielders, it's not a bad thing. And I feel like that's what we actually need to do to solve this midfield issue for the past 3 to 4 years.